4 a.m. finds dawn creeping through the open windows. The children have not waited for the sun. Already small pyjamaed figures are prancing wildly through the house. Nowhere is Santa Claus more real than with the bush babies of the South. They know that reindeer are no use to him in Australia, but then they realise that it is only a fair thing that his team should have a spell when he comes down below, where it is certain that he uses black swans, intelligent birds, equally able to swim rivers and lakes, or to fly over miles of trackless bush or sandy desert. It is current belief that he stables them in a hollow gum tree, what time he goes back to deal with the cold Christmas of the north. Out in the paddocks, the milking herd is slowly stringing through the wet grass towards the shed, impelled by a smart dog-of-all-work and a yawning boy on a pony. Steam is up in the engine room, and the milking machines are ready. The cows come in lazily and slip into the bales. The gentle throb of the pulsators always seems to soothe them, and they stand motionless, save for an occasional flick at a fly while the milk is drawn from them, to pass swiftly through overhead tubes to the separator room, untouched by human hands, until the cream is safely stored away in cans, and the skim milk en route to the pigsties. The dew is hardly off the grass when the cows are again sauntering back to the pastures, 150 sleek beauties, milked with less trouble than 25 in the old days of hand-milking. Australia has no time to do without machines. Dew does not last long in a southern December. By 7 o'clock the sun is high, and the men, hurrying over the necessary work that they may enjoy the Christmas loaf, tell each other that the day will be
a fair scorcher.
The children are bathing in the creek below the orchard, scamping dressing that they may have 10 minutes among the cherries and apricots on the way up to breakfast. On the wide verandas running all round the house, the sun-blinds are down, lashed to floor bolts, for there is promise of a hot wind, and a heavy Japanese blind, loose in a gale, can batter itself into fire-kindling in 5 minutes. Doors and windows, wide open throughout the night, are carefully closed now. Each fireplace is fitted with a wire screen, since the friendly blowfly, discouraged from entering in the usual way, loses no time in seeking ingress by the chimneys. To grapple with the artifices of the blowfly is the highest point of militant housewifery in Australia. The north wind is moaning round the homestead by the time breakfast is over. It is breathlessly hot. Everyone discards all but a necessary minimum of clothing. A black boy arrives from the township with the English Christmas mail, and for a while there is silence, wistful hearts travelling over thousands of leagues of sea to the land everyone calls home. The children, failing blankly to realise any Christmas unaccompanied by drought and heat, fling on wide-brimmed hats and race outside. The ponies are in the yard, and it is better to gallop over the wide, sunburned paddocks than to sit in the house and dream of the other side of the world. Soon the merry shouting band, with its attendant troop of delirious dogs, is only a blur across the plain, half lost in the blue heat haze that shimmers on the surface of the yellow grass. Morning is peaceful. Housework over, the womenfolk settle down in the hall, always the coolest part of the house, and rejoice in unwanted laziness. The mending basket and the stocking bag yawn, as usual, but it is Christmas Day, and let everyone be merry. There is no merriment in darning bags, and only a busy mother knows the luxurious joy of a day with books and papers instead of heeding the clamant voices of the family rents. Were the day less savagely hot, a drive in the paddocks might be planned. As it is, the hall is a haven of rest and coolness, and no one wants to stir outside until sundown. The men straggle in towards 1 o'clock. Dinner is a midday function, severely cold. Hot roast beef and plum pudding are Dead Sea apples with the thermometer at 105 degrees, and a north wind added by way of unearned increment. Someone says vaguely, "Where are the children?" The boss, preparing to attack a mammoth turkey, says as vaguely,
"Oh, they'll come presently."
They come. There is a scatter of gravel on the path outside, and a high voice pierces through the shuttered house. "Bushfire, Daddy!"